welcome everyone. Sir Heroscape here today, coming at you with a very exciting new series that I have been sitting on for some time now. I just haven't gotten around to really diving in and throwing it all together. There's a lot to consider when you when you get this crazy. But yes, this new series is going to be Heroscape Max Stats. Now, just to briefly describe what that even means, basically we're going to be looking at just official figures, so none of the customs, though I'm curious to see, for those of you out there who want to dive into the customs and share kind of your own max stats perspectives, by all means, please do so. But to define what this is this is looking at the measurable statistics of a unit and basically taking it to its extreme and seeing just how far a unit goes in that certain statistic. So we're going to be covering some really fun ones over the course of this series. I will, of course, always look for ideas and feedback from you guys because that's always useful. I've got a handful of stuff already prepared to cover, so as we go through this series, be excited about some of that content. We're going to start it off today covering movement. So before you keep watching, by all means, start putting your guesses down in the comments or just holding on to those as you watch. And so that's going to be the max stat for today is movement. And we will cover others in future episodes of this series as well. Just before we do, though, let's go ahead and remind you that we're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're doing a stopgap at 3,500, and 4,000 is a little bit farther away. Obviously, as time goes on, we'll get there eventually. No big deals. We're doing giveaways, though. So if you want to get those giveaways released sooner rather than later, by all means, please subscribe. And get your friends to subscribe. And yeah, we're almost there for 3,500. So once we hit that milestone, we'll be doing a bunch of giveaways. Also, please make sure that you are commenting on that announcement video. The video is in the description and at the end of this video. So comment there so that you're entered in for part of the giveaway. Additionally, for those of you that have no idea about Heroscape, just first time coming on, or have been around forever and know about Heroscape and plan on buying the new sets, please, by all means, use the affiliate link, my affiliate link in the description if you already plan on buying some. It's a great way to support the channel. And again, big thanks to all of you out there that have already done so. It's been pretty amazing. So yeah, let's jump right into it and check out the max stats for movement in Heroscape. All right, starting with our honorable mention, we have the Elite Onyx Vipers. These guys can get up to 17 movement in one turn. Now, it requires a few things set up to get to that point, so let's show you what it requires to max stat these guys at 17 movement in the same turn. We have to have Akalar, we have to have Eldgrim, and we have to have the Venok Warlord. Now, the way that this works is because these guys are scouts, the Venok Warlord gives them, with his scout leadership, +2 movement. So that goes from 7 to 9. With Akalar, his Ular's Amulet, all friendly figures who follow Ular, the Elite Onyx Vipers, that start their turn adjacent to Akalar may add 2 additional movement. So that now, assuming they start adjacent to Akalar, makes their movement 11. Then we have Eldgrim. Eldgrim has to be dead, so Eldgrim has to be on their card to give them the bonus. But Warrior's Spirit indicates that after he's destroyed, he gives +1 movement to a unique army card, which they are a unique army card. So that brings their movement to 12 base. If they're next to Akalar, he's dead and on their card, and then he is in the army. So how do you get from 12 to 17? So we've got our road track here. So what we've got is the unit has to be starting on road to get +3 to make that from 12 to 15, and then you have to also be controlling the Valdeglyph to get +2 movement. So the Elite Onyx Vipers is an honorable mention. Remember, honorable mention means they are not the highest movement unit in the game. So this is still pretty cool, but they can get to 17. Now they get +2 here, they get +2 here because they're starting adjacent to Akalar, and then they get the +2 movement glyph, the road bonus, and then the Eldgrim Spirit, which means this sucker can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 spaces. So from 17 spaces away, this guy can get from here all the way up there to attack a unit or to develop into the map. So if you're able to set this up in game, it is very unlikely, but also technically possible. And so this is our honorable mention for the max stats movement Elite Onyx Vipers. Let's get to the true winners. We've got our #1 unit that just on its own with kind of a similar setup can get to the max movement in one turn. And then after that, we've got a sequence of unit, or the all-time highest movement possible in the game with max stats. So let's get to that. Believe it or not, our highest single unit movement is these new Age of Annihilation Frostclaw Paladins. These bad boys in a single turn can move up to 24 spaces possible. And here's how we do it. Frostclaw Paladins also have to have Sir Gilbert in the army and Eldgrim, which, go figure, actually is very normal. They both bond. But Eldgrim has to be dead and be on their card. And here's how it works, is the Frostclaw Paladins have to bond with Gilbert. Gilbert needs to be, or someone in the army needs to be on Valda to give you the +2. And a Frostclaw Paladin needs to be on road. So the way that this is going to work is you're going to bond with Sir Gilbert. Sir Gilbert is going to roll 12 Jandar Valkyrie dice. Now, when he rolls those 12 Jandar Valkyrie dice, while very unlikely, it is technically possible for 12 general Valkyrie dice to show symbols on every single side of the dice. If that shows symbols on every single side of the dice, by rule, any squad figure within 8 spaces of Sir Gilbert that follows Jandar gets to move that many spaces. So again, while unlikely, it is technically possible that you can roll 12 Jandar Valkyrie symbols with Jandar's Dispatch. What that means is before even their normal movement, after taking a turn with Sir Gilbert, old bear here can move 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now that his dispatch movement of 12 is complete, now we do his normal movement. Now, he has his normal movement of 3, but remember, he has run, so that adds an additional 3. Plus, we have Eldgrim Spirit. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then we go his run movement 1, 2, 3. Then we go with Eldgrim Spirit 1, but because we started our turn on road, we go +3, 1, 2, 3. And now we have completed our full 24 movement. Oh, I forgot it. The movement glyph, 23, 24. So there we are. There's a 24 movement for a unit that has a base movement of 3. A base movement of 3. The Frostclaw Paladins have the highest possible movement within one turn in the entire game of Heroscape. No other unit within one turn can move that amount of spaces, which again is hilarious considering their marked value for movement is 3 on their card. So again, while highly unlikely, the fact that this is even possible is just fun and cool, and the reason why we're doing this max stats series, so we can just take Heroscape to the farthest possible extreme in total possibilities, and this is one of those possibilities. A Frostclaw Paladin starting here and moving 24 hexes within one turn. So there you have it. Your #1 unit's highest movement. Now, this is cool, but not even this is as cool as what is possible for the next unit that we're going to discuss. Here we are, the highest possible movement in Heroscape with this combination of figures is 41 hexes. Yes, you heard me right. 41 movement is possible with this group of Heroscape units. And the synergy is bonkers, and it's so fun to set up and try out because it's crazy. Again, highly unlikely. Is it possible? Absolutely. So here's how we do it. You've got Onyx, which is the key here. With his red flag of fury on order marker 1, he gets to take a turn with 2 Utgar heroes instead of taking his turn. That's significant because we're going to take a turn with Brunak. Brunak is going to be able to carry the second hero, Iskra. Iskra is then going to be able to move and take a turn using, again, this Onyx, red flag of fury. And then Iskra is going to summon the Wretchets, at which point the Wretchets are going to then summon within 6 spaces of Iskra. They'll be placed, and then they get to take an immediate turn and move their own movement of 6, but because Eldgrim's already dead and on their card, they'll get a movement of 7. And all of that is going to be buffed by Road and going to be buffed by Ornak, who is sitting on the movement +2 glyph. So here's how it plays out. You have Ornak. We reveal order marker 1. We're going to take our first Utgar hero unique turn, and he is going to move on the road 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now he's on now we add the glyph bonus. So 1, 2. Okay, so that's 6 plus 3 plus 2. Now Iskra started adjacent to Brunak. So Iskra gets to be placed on any space adjacent to Brunak. Iskra is going to be placed 1 hex in front of Brunak, which is an additional movement of 1. And now we get to take a turn with Iskra because of Ornak's red flag of fury states there's 2 unique heroes that can take a turn. Now Iskra is starting her turn on road. And now instead of flying, she's going to walk, which means she gets the road bonus. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Road bonus 1, 2, 3. Movement bonus 1, 2. Now, Iskra's going to roll for her Wretchet summoning. We need a 14 or higher. We're going to pretend that that was the 14 right there. So now we get to summon the Wretchets within 6 spaces of Iskra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, because we successfully summoned, we get to take a turn with the Wretchets. Now, because the Wretchets are in our army and start their turn on road and have the bonus from Eldgrim, they get to move a bunch of spaces. They have a base move of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus Eldgrim, 1, plus the road bonus, 1, 2, 3, plus the movement bonus, 1, 2. And that, my friends, is 41 movement. We were able to accomplish 41 hex movement starting here with our units and go all the way around to here. So if you're ever up against what we call the slingshot, which is this is the slingshot, you have to be aware that it is possible to move up to 41 spaces. Now, again, is this likely? Absolutely not. But is it possible? Yes, it is possible, and it is amazing and fun when you can pull off something crazy as this. But this is the max, right? 41 is the max. So we started with Brunak. We got 6. We got the road bonus and the movement glyph bonus. We dropped Iskra. Iskra walked along the road, got the movement bonus and the road bonus. Then Iskra summoned the Wretchets within 6. Wretchets got the movement, their normal 6, plus Eldgrim, so 1, plus the road bonus, plus the glyph bonus. Because the Wretchet was walking as well instead of flying on the road. So 41 movement, and that is the highest possible movement within 1 turn in Heroscape, official Heroscape. So if that doesn't excite you and make your brain break a little bit and start thinking about all the different combinations and possibilities in Heroscape, I don't know what will. But this is going to be a new series where we take the extremes of stats and within Heroscape
and see what is possible, exactly what is possible within this game at its most extreme ends. Even though they're highly unlikely, it is still fun to set up scenarios just to see what is possible. So please let me know in the comments. I'm excited to hear what you think about one, the honorable mention, the Frostclaws, and then obviously this combo of units that can achieve the highest possible movement. Aside from that, share your own thoughts, your own ideas, share your own honorable mentions and your own synergies that you think are cool and are excited to try, because it's fun little things like this that make the game exciting when we can theorize and come up with these scenarios that are just bonkers. So let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will see you guys next time.